Hi, welcome to the game of Kenshi, and in this game I'm going to be showing you how to play. Use the middle mouse button to look around and the right mouse button to click. You want to immediately go to a place that's in the bar and look for a character called Hobbs. If you can't find Hobbs, he might not be in the town all the time, but he pretty much usually is. Otherwise you'll just find a bunch of thugs and like diplomats and stuff. Right now we've just got like Molly. He could be elsewhere in the town, so make sure to click on others. There are a fair amount of like NPCs in this place, which is a good recruiting area, but just have a quick look through. If you can't find Hobbs because he costs nothing, he's free character, you want to look for Hobbs, recruit him by just agreeing with his craziness, and check every building. If you can't find him, you still have to head to a town called Squin. So it doesn't look like he's in this town, so I'm going to be heading to Squin. So press M on your map to access your map, and you want to try and find the place called Squin. You already have this unlocked. And now you just want to start running there and be careful of bandits and stuff. I'm still going to have a quick look around for Hobbs because he might be sneaking around in the town somewhere. You can never be too sure. So I couldn't find Hobbs, so I'm just going to use the 3x speed button and try and go straight to Squin because there is a free character in Squin as well. There's usually at least one free character in most towns except for the Holy Nation towns. They all cost 3 to 6,000, so if you're in the Holy Nation, good luck. I haven't found anyone there that costs anything. So you just run around here. There might be a bandit camp here and there, so just make sure to hit the sneak button and just sprint all the way to where you need to go. So when you go to Squin, you've got to click on every single character and one of them will be free. My partner's looking at me, she's like, oh, doing the pouting face. Here, you've got to tell them. Come here.
I was watching the news and
No.
you told me to stop it.
She has to stop listening to the Taiwanese news because we've got to look for the free character in Squin.
Alright, I'm leaving. You were recording.
No, alright, so one of these people is free. Find the free character. As just quick zoom around, and we found her here, Ruka. Should have remembered her name. So just like be nice to her if you can. I forget which ones you have to click, but find them, click them. Yeah, they like fighting to death. So you always make the one where you're like death to the end. Anyway, she's brave. Call her the braveness, and yeah, then she'll join you. So now we have her. We want to keep her at this location. So just leave her here. She's going to be like a backup character for later on. You'll see why we keep her here. And then we're going to be trying to go to a place called the Western Hive. Now we're going to be running over there so we can start getting ourselves some money. Alright, so we've made it to the place where we've, this here where we are right now in this little square area is where we're going to be building our base eventually, because it's nice and flat with lots of pathways for traders, just here. It's a very good area. And we're going to be building the base there eventually, however not just yet. So we're going to go straight to the Hive Village and you'll see why. We're going to be hunting. Basically this strategy is very easy, and the reason it's easy is because it's also extremely safe. You never really put yourself in risk if you're smart about it. Just don't go near the giant giraffes of death. Stay away from them, you'll be fine. The shopkeepers are hilarious here as well. They're the most amusing. So you'll find all of the animal population here. If you do pump your NPC population up, this is an even easier strategy, but it also runs a higher risk because there will be more patrols of like bandits and stuff everywhere, which in my opinion is pretty unrealistic. There's not going to be like 600 bandits roaming around constantly in the desert, otherwise they would form like a city and, you know, actually have an efficient civilization. Like there's just hundreds of people roaming around, they're eventually going to talk to each other instead of just beat the shit out of everyone. Doesn't make sense. So I like to have just like small squads of people walk around because, you know, just thugs trying to survive. Anyway, now this is what you do. You just keep doing this, sell your goods, and then you just repeat this. Just keep on going. Just keep killing things, or letting the hive kill things, luring them to the hive, and selling them for money. Now, sometimes your character, you might not click him properly and he'll take some damage. This is only a little bit annoying, but thankfully one of the shops do sell med packs, med kits. You just go there. Now you've got all these gorillos. Yeah, you've got the gorillos, and you can just go sell their meat later as well. The hive will also deal with them. So this is essentially the beginning strategy. Look at this, 13,000, and it's still just day one. We've got 2 characters. We're reasonably safe. We're just going to buy a med kit wherever that is, and once we've got that, we're going to leave this character alone. So med kit, we're going to heal ourselves up, get a couple of these in case we need to heal some other people. And now Ruka, make sure you don't accidentally click multiple characters to go in the same direction. You want her to stay here so she can start to recruit some people. So just make sure you run to all of the bars and just look for all of the characters. The ones you want to look for are the ones that are at about 3,000 because they're the best. So if they cost 6,000, don't bother unless it's these 2 characters. You've got Rain the Giant and one called like Crag, yeah. So Kang, sorry. So you got Rain the Giant and Kang. Those 2 are really powerful, but we don't want them just now if we can get the 3,000 ones. Because if we can get the 3,000 ones, it's just way more efficient for what we want to do at the beginning of the game. So yeah, now it looks like we're just going to be stuck with these 2. They're still the best characters for you to ever recruit. So yeah, we'll just have a quick look around for the others in the street. Guess they're not there. Like if you look at their stats in comparison to everyone else's, like look how strong they are. So he's on 24 defense, she's 19. They're definitely way stronger than a regular, like, full just level 1 thing. So we're going to go on ahead and get one of these for now. Both of them if we can. They're a bit pricier than everyone else, but they are definitely worth it. So we'll just leave these 2 here, and we'll continue with what we're doing here, and just do more farming for a little bit. Alright, so now that we've got enough money, we're going to go get Kang. Once we've got him, we're going to start working on going to the way station, which you'll see in a second. Once we run to the way station, we're going to continue our plan, and I'll show you the character there that has very good bounty. This is a very easy character to get rid of because they've got 0 armor, and the mercenaries you can buy with 2,000 pretty much just destroy them on their own. And no matter what squad size you've got, the mercenaries also increase in size, so they will also tear them up even if you've got maximum squad limit on. You've just got to make sure your characters are a bit more protected. And now we're at the waypoint. We're going to go to the waypoint, grab our mercenary buddies because they're pretty cool. We like grabbing the mercenaries. They'll absolutely, completely destroy everyone in the exile camp. If you've got the squad population set to the maximum, the game's a little harder for your main character because, well, there's just more people slugging away at you. However, the mercenaries will still also increase in number, so they'll effortlessly annihilate the camp. It's just good to get them in combat and try and micro keep your guy alive. For now, we're just trying to get his little attack skill up on these starving bandits. Now, they are still stronger than your default character at this point, so be careful of the starving bandits. They're not entirely a bad person at the beginning. well, weak person at the beginning. So you just want to head north, and that's where the bandit camp is. We're just going to go straight up here. And once you're up the top here, you can just get all your other characters to come and join you. Get them to come to the same location so that we can help fight. Now, I do see a squad of like Shek warriors come by, so I think, oh, maybe I can lure them there. So I actually get my characters to start attack, like Jakku to attack a lot earlier than before my troops arrive, like the rest of the people, Rocker, Rain the Giant, and Kang. Don't know how you say his name. So yeah, I see these blokes and I'm like, oh yeah, mad, Shek warriors, we'll lure him into them. And usually one bloke chases you to initiate combat when you go close to this camp. He'll scream out and be like, I'm gonna get you. But you just run away. I tried luring him to these warriors because I've never really seen them this close to the bandit camp, well, exile camp. But they just didn't turn around. But that's fine, doesn't matter if they don't turn around, because you'll find out that there's one person in here worth 10,000, that's why you go here. But the one that chased us out and screamed intruder happened to be the one we're after, so we already had them isolated anyway, which is perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, like, the person who we wanted to kill just ended up being the person we're after. Like, look at her, how much she's got when we click on her. Oops. So yeah, see that it's Tora the Fearless. We're after Tora the Fearless anyway. We came here because we wanted that easy bounty. And yeah, she separated herself. It was a bit amusing. And she has no chance against any of the mercenaries. She's a bounty character, but she's not overly tough because she doesn't have much armor. So you just use your mercenaries. They're the main people to do it. She would probably destroy all my main squad if it wasn't for the mercenary, because mercenary's just much better than her. Now we've got her, I'm going to make sure to equip my main character with all her stuff because it's a lot better than my default equipment. Going to get all this, and then after we've got this, we're going to patch her up, because if she dies, she will actually like be worth less when you get to the main building. Now the reason you want to like make him pick her up, your main character, instead of someone stronger like Rain the Giant, is because you'll notice he moves a lot slower, meaning he needs to increase his strength, which is good. Set them all so they're at the lowest setting, so they're all walking together. Just click to squint, set to 3 times, and then just sit back and wait, I guess. That way your character's strength will go up. It doesn't go up very quick. It's pretty slow to go up, like you'll be like level 3 after ages. But it does eventually. And you'll probably get to maybe level 5 roughly running around with this person. Now I see some bandits, and the thing I like about killing the bandits at the beginning is, well, their armor is really light, so all your character's stats will usually be in the green unless they're wearing a backpack, because their armor has no downsides. So I tried to talk, but for some reason they like lured us away. He's like, haha, got him. But sometimes they talk to you and you can just threaten them, which is good. Let you get the first punch in. Anyway, your mercenaries should be able to take them out easily. So we're just going to watch this battle out go under the way, and some of them will have a bounty. So if you need to get someone on the ground, you can actually cheat up your stealth if they're crawling. You just hit sneak and you'll be able to like farm that up real easy because it's 0% if you've got people watching you, so you just keep punching them, pop, and then it'll actually increase drastically. And you're able to keep doing this so long as your men don't slaughter them, but mine accidentally did, so oh well, doesn't matter. Next time I find someone legless, you just do that. So you want to equip all your characters' armor with the bandit armor, because it's just better armor for your characters. So make sure you go and also repair and heal the bandits that have bounties on them after you loot them. I forgot to pick him up, so make sure he's not dying either, because you don't want them to be dead, otherwise you get half the amount. It is a bit cheese. If you want 100% like honor with the Shek Kingdom, you'd bring in a dead person, you give it to the character, and he'll say, oh, it's dead, and he'll usually throw it outside, and if he throws it outside, you can pick the guy who has the bounty up again and keep giving it back to him. You won't get your bounty money anymore, but you will just pretty much farm honor, and if you spend like a good 30 minutes just doing that on 3 times speed, you get to 100 like points with their honor system pretty instantly. Well, not instantly, in 30 minutes, but yeah, it's pretty good, easy. So just go take them to the place the police station, keep passing them over to the person for the money, and voila, you got instant bucks, instant cats straight away. So our troops are now 4 people who are armored decently enough to take on, a squad of starving bandits of equal size. We've got enough money now after we hand in these bounties to pretty much get all the building materials that we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send one of our characters over to the place where there's backpacks, because we need a backpack to store all of the like building materials in. And Ruka, so we're going to be sending her over there, because yeah, we don't need her here. She'll be the like not warrior character. I want to train my main soldier up because he's the person I'm role playing as. So I'll be using him without a backpack because I want him to have all the stats that he can get. Everything's in positive because of the armor, the light armor at the beginning of the game. If you're in heavy armor and stuff and you're not in positive, you don't get time to build up your character. So just go give over everyone all the stuff. Now we've got over $10,000. We can easily get whatever we want. Also, make sure we get ready for sleep so our characters can rest their wounds. If you notice, like, her stomach's almost fully destroyed, we're going to go get her backpack. We're going to put our characters to bed. And day 2, we've got everything we need to start preparing for a base to be built. So in day 3, the next video, I'm going to be going back to the main base, the hive area, and I'm going to be setting up a tiny little place where I just have a mine going constantly for copper, and that will also attract creatures every now and then that we can sell for the hide. So that's just a constant money making area. We're going to be sending 1 person over there, maybe 2 to do that. I think we'll be sending 2 people. That'll be the smartest idea. I don't actually know yet. I'm not sure what would be better. I'm pretty certain just 2 people, so they mine the copper 100% efficiently. So we will be building like a little storage container, mining copper, attracting beasts, making money, and I'll show you the best location as a beginner to set up your base. That's not completely cheese, because the best location is actually building about 3 meters away from the hive, because then the hive will defend any invaders. But I'm not going to show you that because it's just stupid. It takes 0 skill for the rest of the game. You can never be beaten. I'm not going to be doing that. So next game we're going to be doing our base building and setting up an economy with a farm. I want to try and